Hello everyone and welcome to another video. This is my first video, my first vlog in my new apartment in South Korea. It's very bare, as you can see, because I am in quarantine for 2 weeks. I've been quarantining for about, today's my 8th day I think, so yesterday was a week since I've been in Korea. So like everything's really bare because I can't decorate, because I can't like go out and get stuff. I have been ordering stuff online though. Yesterday I got my first online package. I got laundry detergent, so I just like ordered one thing to test it out to see if I could type the address in correctly, because I don't know how the post works here obviously. And I got it. It was good. So I have a lot of stuff coming in today. I ordered some other necessities that some of it should be coming in today and then some of it should be coming in tomorrow, so I will show you all of that. But I'm so excited. I ordered groceries yesterday, so those should be coming in. The delivery is between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. so sometime in there, and I can do a little grocery haul. I am so excited because I have been living off of like peanut butter and ramen, so I'm just really excited to have like meat and snacks and like other things. I have some American snacks, but I've been trying to ration those because I don't want to just go through all of my American food and just like have none of it left when I really crave it or something like that. But it is currently 8:25. I woke up at like 5:30 this morning. I've been waking up at like 5 something, some days even earlier, and that's probably just like the jet lag. I know for sure at first it was the jet lag. I had to nap. I took like 5-hour naps at first, and then I would go to sleep and then wake up at like 3 and then 5, and it was just the whole thing. But now I am not napping and I'm going to bed at like 10 and waking up at like 5 or 6, which I don't mind. I actually like waking up early. Before I came here, my sleep schedule was like the best it's ever been, so I was worried that this would all mess it up. But yes, I want to film a little vlog. I don't know how this is gonna go. I thought about doing a day in my life vlog, but literally all I do is wake up and lay in my bed because I don't have anywhere else to sit right now. So I just lay in my bed and watch TV. And that's it, so it's kind of boring. So I just thought I could do this little vlog and go about it. Since I've been here for a week, I can also do a little update about my arrival and things like that. I don't want to do an apartment tour yet just because, like I said, I don't have all the stuff and I don't have it looking like I want it to. So yes, also if you don't know, hello, I moved to South Korea. I'm from Texas. I am 24 years old and I'm going to be teaching English. So I live in Daejeon. So I'm really excited. But yes, so basically my arrival, let's talk about that. So y'all know I left Texas. My flight was like at 6:10 in the morning. I flew to Atlanta, and then I had like a 2.5-hour layover there. And then in Atlanta, so I'm gonna like run you through all the precautions everyone's taking because we are in the middle of a pandemic. So of course you wear the mask the entire time. I wore my mask for 28 hours, not taking it off, 28 hours straight. I slept in it on the plane like 28 hours. If I can wear my mask for 28 hours, you can wear it going to the grocery store, trust me. But yes, so in Atlanta, before we got onto the plane, they had to check our temperature to make sure we weren't running a fever. And when she took my temperature, I was like, ooh, what is it? And she's like, oh, I can't tell y'all. I was like, what? That's kind of weird, but okay. So they took our temperature, I was fine, get on the plane, and like everyone is so spaced out. So it was like obviously one of those giant planes because it's travels to a different country. And so there's a row here of 3 seats, a row in the middle of 3 seats, and then a row over here with 3 seats. I was at the very edge over here, and then the next person next to me was at the other window seat, like way across the plane. So I had a whole row to myself. Unfortunately, I didn't get to sleep much because I don't know why. Sleeping on planes just like isn't comfortable for me. I slept maybe a total of 2 hours. It was a 14.5-hour flight. I watched a lot of TV and movies, which I put in my little moving to Korea montage. I'll leave that down below if you haven't seen it. But yes, so when we arrived, I'm trying to remember because that was a day, let me tell you. I traveled for so long. So yes, when I arrived in Korea, I get off the plane and then we have a bunch of paperwork to fill out, and a lot of it is like the normal paperwork you fill out if you've ever had a visa or you've ever traveled to a different country, just like all the customs and things like that. So a lot of that was normal paperwork, but then there were a few other documents that was like, where are you planning on quarantining? Are you quarantining in a government facility, or are you quarantining in your own apartment or someone's house or something? If you're short term, you have to quarantine in a government facility, but if you're long term like I am, you can quarantine in your own apartment. And so we went through that, and then there was a little station where they check your phone for an app. So let me show you. You have to download this app. and it's like a self-diagnosis app, and so you have to do that twice a day. Basically, you go in and you put in if you have any symptoms. I have some thermometers, and so I check my temperature every morning and evening, and I type that in, and just any other symptoms, and that's all you have to do. And basically they just check and make sure like you're not leaving the place you're quarantining. So that's twice a day. So I usually do that at 8 in the morning and then like 6 in the evening or something like that. So then when I get off the plane, I do all that, and then just more paperwork telling people like where you're gonna be staying, and like if you agree to the quarantine rules and like all that stuff, and then all the immigration stuff, you know, if you've ever been to another country, like that's all normal. So I get through there, and then I also, when I was in Atlanta, wanted to get a currency exchange, but all the currency exchange places were closed. So I was hoping in Korea they were open, and I found one, so I got some Korean won. So I did that, and then luckily I met another girl on the plane that came here to teach, so we've been able to communicate during quarantine. So it's really cool because we're by ourselves, but we get to like quarantine with someone else, and just go through the experience together. So that's been really awesome. And so after that, we go through these doors and they ask us like where we're going, and then I told them Daejeon, and so they took me and they were like, okay, you'll go on this bus. So they have a special bus for people who have just arrived at the airport, so you're not all mixing with a bunch of people, and the bus will take you to the KTX high-speed train station. So I took this bus, and then I'm finally leaving the airport. It's like an hour after we arrived. I take this bus, and then we go to the train station. I can't remember how long it took to get to the train station, maybe like 30 minutes or something. I'm at the train station, I get a ticket, and then I have to fill out a little bit more paperwork about where I'm going. I get on the train, and then the train from Seoul to Daejeon is about 50 minutes. So I'm on the train, finally relaxing. And then when I get off the train, I get on another bus. And so at this bus station, they had like tents set up where you have to go and like basically get sanitized, and they spray all of your stuff at all the stations, all the train and bus stations I went through. They sanitized all my stuff and like sprayed it down, and they spray you down and stuff like that, to make sure you're sanitized. And so when I get to the last bus station, I write down once again like my address. So you have to write down your address like so many times just so like they know where you're going, and just to make sure you stay within the rules and you're not going out and about, because seriously, if a foreigner came into my country and you don't know where they've been, you don't know if they have the virus, like of course you're gonna want to know. So I get on this one last bus. I'm the last person on this bus, and like this last part, all this traveling and stuff, everybody spoke Korean. There was really no English, but everybody was so helpful. Like I was struggling with my suitcases and they helped me carry them, so that was really nice. So I get on my last bus, and finally I get to this bus stop, and I have 3 people from my school come and greet me at the bus stop, and then we finally walk to my apartment, and I'm here. I get to my apartment, and I didn't realize until the next morning when I woke up that it was still hot in my apartment, and my AC was broken for my first few days here. If you don't know, summers in Korea are pretty hot. I'm from Texas, so it wasn't like excruciating. It was probably like 90 degrees in here and like 97% humidity, so like it was really hot, but it was cooler than what it would have been if I was in Texas. So there's that, and I just took like cold showers every day. But on the second day here, I got to leave my apartment just once, and it's like legally allowed because you have to go get tested for coronavirus. So I went through a drive-in. The CEO of my school drove me, so I got to see a little bit of Korea. When I drove in that night, everything was dark, so I didn't really get to see anything. It took me 5 hours to get to my apartment from the time I landed, just because all the paperwork and precautions and taking buses and trains and all that stuff. So when I got home, I was just like ready to go to bed. But yes, I took the coronavirus test, and they swabbed my mouth and did the nose thing. And honestly, I was like worried about it, but everyone was like, it's not as bad as you think it is, and it really isn't. It's uncomfortable for approximately 1 second, and then your nostril that didn't get swabbed feels weird because it's just like unbalanced. But yeah, it wasn't bad, so that went fine. And they give you a bag of stuff. So I got a bag of masks, thermometers, hand sanitizer, sanitizing spray. So they give you all of that for free, which is really nice. And then like hazard bags, which you put all your trash in for the time you're in quarantine. In Korea, they're like really into recycling and everything, but during quarantine, you just put everything in one bag so they can dispose of that. So that's good. But yes, so my AC was broken for 2 days, and then the maintenance men came and they were like, oh, we have to come back the next day because we need a part, and they only spoke Korean, so that was really fun and actually really interesting to be able to communicate with them and just find ways to communicate with them even though we spoke completely different languages. And so the next day they finally got to come and fixed it, and I'm so excited to have AC. It was a struggle. It was a struggle. But yes, because I didn't have the AC the first 2 days, I didn't realize until about like day 5 or 6 that I didn't have hot water. So if you don't know, in Korea, the heating system is an ondol system, which is like on the wall. And when you want the heater on, you have to turn on the ondol system, and when you want hot water, you have to turn on the hot water. It doesn't come out automatically like in America, and it's really great because it like saves money and energy and stuff. So I realized I didn't have hot water. So that was fun, taking showers and like washing my hair in cold water. And then I also realized my gas didn't work, so I couldn't like turn on my stove. So I called them, and then yesterday they came and they like turned everything on because they switched me into this apartment last minute. So I'm thinking they just like didn't turn everything on because I was supposed to be somewhere else. But yes, now all of that's on, everything's fixed. I'm really excited to be here. I'm so excited to get my groceries and just like everything else I've ordered and just get my apartment settled. I've been talking for 11 minutes, so this vlog's probably gonna be pretty long. But yeah, I think that's all I have to tell you right now. Basically my days, what I've been watching a lot of Running Man, which is my favorite Korean variety show, and then I've been watching Wizards of Waverly Place. I downloaded season 1, but Disney Plus isn't available in Korea, and so I wish I had downloaded all of it because I'm almost done with season 1 and I'm like, I want to watch the rest, but I won't be able to until I purchase a VPN, which I'm gonna wait for that. And just like YouTube and things like that. I should be like studying and reading. I read a little bit of Midnight Sun, which is the new Twilight book, but I just haven't been in the reading mood. So yeah, that's my day. I will, I guess, update you when my packages and when my groceries arrive. I'm so excited for my groceries. I cannot tell you how many cravings I've been having. So like I said, I've had a bunch of ramen, which the ramen is so good. The ramen I had is Shin Ramen, which is, or Shin Ramyeon, which is like one of the most popular brands in Korea, and it's just like instant ramen, just like at home, but it's like gourmet. It's so good, but it's so spicy. I like spicy food, but I can't handle it. Like, I'm crying by the end of the bowl. It's really good, but I don't want to eat it a lot because it like messes me up because it's so spicy. And I just don't want to like overeat noodles. And then I brought peanut butter and peanut butter crackers from home, so I've been eating a lot of that. But I'm just so excited to have like eggs and milk and meat and potatoes and things like that. Yes, because right now I can't go out and grocery shopping, so the people from my school helped me order it and everything, because a lot of the stuff to order you need a Korean phone number, so they helped me with that because I can't set up my number while I'm in quarantine. But yes, I'm really excited, so I will update you when my groceries arrive. I also forgot to mention that the Korean government sends care packages to people in quarantine, so I got a lot of like food from them. It's like a few things, but it's like in bulk. So I got a lot of ramen and a whole huge bag thing of rice. My school also gave me food, so I thought it was really cool. I want to let y'all know that the Korean government is actually taking care of people that are in quarantine by sending them lots of food. I got a bunch of toilet paper, a bunch of waters. What else did they send me? A bunch of rice, like I said, and then some like microwavable stuff. And just like lots of ramen, and then like some seaweed packages, like little snack seaweed thingies. But yeah, so I thought that was cool that the government helped out. My groceries are here. It's only like 11:03 and it was supposed to be delivered between 11 and 2, and it was here like right at 11. That's so nice. Okay, we're gonna move to the kitchen and I'll show you what I got. Okay, I think this angle should be pretty good. I might have to like bend down a little bit. But yes, I'm so excited. Okay, the bag's down here, so I'm just gonna like bring it up on the counter. The first thing I got, eggs. I'm so excited. In Texas, I eat eggs like every single day for breakfast, so I'm really excited to get them. I only got, I think this is 10 right now, just because I wanted to try it out. I didn't know how the service would be, so And then I got 2 boxes of these, and they are like little mushroom things. They're like little snacks. So it's like a cracker type thing with chocolate on top. I'm so excited for these. Like, these are gonna be good. Next, I got these cookies because I need more snacks, and these look really good. They're just like chewy chocolate chip cookies, so hopefully those are good. This is a big box. I wonder if they're like, ooh, hold on, let me open it. Do I want to open it? They're like individually wrapped, so that's nice. And then I got some oil so I can cook and stuff, instead of like no stick spray or something. I got some oil, so that's good. Okay, and then I got some pork. I'm so excited. I am definitely gonna be making this soon. I'm so excited to have meat. That's gonna be so good. Okay, and the next thing, I think bought more than I thought I was going to because I added it to my cart and I didn't realize that there was already some in my cart. But that's okay, because if you know me, you know that milk is like running through my bloodstream. So here's some milk. Here's some more milk. And here's some more milk. So I got 4 of these, which I guess is like maybe 2 gallons like total, which I will go through a lot, which I'm really excited about. So milk in Korean is uyu. So I got some uyu. And then I also got some Frosted Flakes. Frosted Flakes is like super popular here because when I was looking up cereal, it was all like Frosted Flakes. So the milk will go to good use with this. And then here's some like frozen stuff. So let me open this real fast. Okay, so for frozen stuff, I got French fries, my favorite. You know I love fries. I got some chicken tenders, which I hope these will be good. I need to get an air fryer. I found a cheap one on Gmarket, so I'll probably get an air fryer because if you don't know, Korean apartments don't usually come with ovens. So like this stuff I can cook in a pan and fry it that way, but air fryers would go good. I can also microwave them, but you know, things get a little more soggy in microwave, but when in doubt, I can microwave. But I need to get an air fryer. Okay, and the last thing is I got these hot dogs. So in America, they're like corn dogs, but in Korea they call them hot dogs. So if you see, they have a stick, but they have the sausage and cheese inside, and they're coated in like breaded potatoes. Like, yes, that sounds so good. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I'm gonna have like so many choices for lunch. What do I do? But yes, that is my grocery haul. I'm really excited, and now I just like want to order all the things. But yeah, okay. Okay, I've made the hot dog and I'm really excited. It smelled so good in here. I am so excited to eat meat and potatoes because it's covered in potatoes. Hopefully it's like not cold because I microwaved it, because you're supposed to like microwave them. So hopefully it's like the sausage part isn't cold. Let's see. I'm so excited. It's so good. So it still has like, you know how corn dogs, like the breading is like sweeter, so it still has that sweetness. So it's basically like a corn dog, but like the potatoes, the sausage, this is so good. Mashita, it's so good. I have wanted to try one of these for so long because I watch a lot of like vloggers that live in Korea, and when they eat these, I'm just like, that is it. It's so good. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna go finish this, but I just had to like do a little taste test because this is like, I've had Korean snacks here, but I don't know, this was just a monumental thing because I wanted to try it for so long. So yes.